Welcome back to the Beauty Bulletin, your biweekly roundup of the biggest stories shaping the beauty world right now. Let's dive in. McGrath Labs has received a $30 million lifeline from GDA Luma, offering a much-needed reset for the artistry-driven makeup brand following its Chapter 11 bankruptcy filing. As part of the agreement, GDA Luma will take a controlling equity stake when the company emerges from bankruptcy. Founder Dame Pat McGrath will remain a major shareholder and move from chief executive officer to chief creative officer, continuing to lead the brand's creative vision. A bankruptcy court in Miami has approved the deal, which includes $10 million in fresh debtor in possession funding to support day-to-day operations while they're restructuring, plus a further commitment of at least $20 million in working capital once the company exits Chapter 11. The statement out of this decision reads, quote, "Together, Pat McGrath Labs and GDA Luma are committed to a future defined by uncompromising quality, desirability, and relentless innovation, reinforcing the brand not only as a trendsetter, but as a house that defines the direction of beauty itself." This new backing is expected to support a series of product launches beginning in the first quarter of 2026. I have seen that they're releasing a new lip product, so this is already starting. And the money is also going to help with rebuilding relationships with key global retail partners. And it marks a pivotal moment for a brand long synonymous with boundary-pushing creativity and a chance to actually write its next chapter. Also in industry news, Charlotte Tilbury, founding CEO, is expected to exit the business after 14 years. Charlotte Tilbury's CEO, Dimitra Pinsett, is leaving the makeup brand after 14 years. She served as the CEO of the cosmetics brand since its inception in 2012. A statement was shared with Cosmetics Business that reads, quote, "As Charlotte Tilbury continues its remarkable growth, Dimitra Pinsett has decided to leave the business to pursue new opportunities. Charlotte Tilbury will continue to lead the business. Charlotte and Puig, who owns Charlotte Tilbury, would like to thank Dimitra for her tremendous dedication and contribution to building the business, and we wish her all the very best for the future." End quote. Dimitra was part of the team that took Charlotte Tilbury from a startup and turned it into a billion-dollar business. It has gone on to become a standout performer for the beauty conglomerate Puig, playing an instrumental role in their revenue surpassing 5 billion euros in 2025. Dimitra was also recognized in the King's New Year's Honours list, named an Officer of the Order of the British Empire in recognition of her services to beauty and business. Moving into launches, we are starting with hair care. There's a new hair care available at Whole Foods Market called Believe. Full disclosure, I wrote this piece over on Beauty News Daily, so a little self-promotion. But Believe is now the newest name in hair care, and it's not only launching hair care products, but it's also launching a more holistic mission to turn washing your hair into a mini well-being moment. Believe actually sits under the brand Be Care Love, which was created by McGrath Labs and is known for their clean, affordable formulations that are rooted in self-care. Launching with Whole Foods Market as its first retail partner, Believe is making its debut both in-store and online. And the debut collection is their Speak Volumes collection. This is a volumizing system powered by a biotin complex, keratin peptides, and caffeine, along with rosemary oil complex, rice protein peptides, and argan oil in select formulas. This is specifically targeted at fine, thinning, or volume-seeking hair, and the collection is designed to hydrate, strengthen, and deliver at the roots while maintaining movement through the strands. So this Speak Volumes collection includes a shampoo, a conditioner, a scalp awakening serum, spirit lift primer, and a volumizing and thickening mousse, with everything being under $14. So the wellness part of this is not just only the clean brand and the formulas, but also launching alongside is what they call Light Touch Wellness SMS program, which invites customers to sign up for short, personalized prompts designed to encourage moments of reflection and mindfulness. So you can get these texts every day that are just little affirmations or maybe something astrological, something fun, and each text sign up supports a mental wellness fund. This is what Cody Jamieson, the CEO of McGrath Labs, had to say about this. Quote, "For us, packaging should not be a dead end. It should be a doorway. Speak Volumes is about giving people more than volume in their hair. It's about helping them feel seen, supported, and connected." End quote. And here's another quote from Jason Freeman, who is the CEO of Creative Labs. He said, quote, "Launching Believe at Whole Foods isn't just another retail win for us. It's personal. We built this brand around a simple idea. What you believe shapes how you live. To see it on shelves at a retailer that truly values quality and integrity feels deeply aligned. It tells us we're building something that matters." End quote. Next up in launches is actually under the fragrance umbrella. New fragrance brand Scents Unearthed is launching officially at Target. Part of the beauty incubator Mesa, this is a new fragrance brand that says they trade predictable fragrance blends for more nuanced storytelling. Their collection centers on distinctive fragrance narratives that celebrate global cultures and heritage-rich ingredients. So whether you're dreaming of the mountains of Colombia or the bustling markets of India, each bottle is designed to act as a passport for the senses. The brand was built to bridge the gap between elevated perfumery and the accessibility of your local shopping aisle. Here's a quote from Nadia Khan, who's the Senior Vice President of Brand Marketing at Mesa, who is the beauty incubator launching this brand. Quote, "Scents Unearthed represents a new way of thinking about fragrance at mass, one that honors culture, curiosity, and thoughtful expression. From the beginning, our goal was to build a brand that feels intentional and differentiated while remaining accessible." End quote. So the debut collection actually features 5 eau de parfums at $34.99 each paired with a matching body mist at $16.99. There's also a scent discovery set priced at $24.99 for those who want to test a few out before committing. So the first one is Vanilla Crown, which was inspired by Mexico, and it honors the history of the vanilla orchard in its native homeland. Then we have Floridice, which is drawn from Colombia's lush flora. It pairs passion fruit and rose nectar with a subtle nod to one of the region's most iconic exports via coffee extract. Then we have Oro Tonka, which channels the woody richness of the Amazon rainforest through tonka bean, golden amber, and cocoa woods. Then there's Royal Milk, which draws from ancient Egyptian beauty rituals. That includes almond milk, blue chamomile oil, and vanilla honey. And Jasmine Candy, a playful interpretation of India's Jasmine City, which combines jasmine absolute and sandalwood creme and is finished with a hint of candied bergamot. So this launch actually builds on Mesa's momentum and bringing niche-inspired concepts to a broader audience through exclusive retail partnerships. It also marks the incubator's 3rd brand debut this month. They started with Onto, which is a body care brand, and then the skincare brand Party For You. These scents are now available exclusively at Target stores nationwide and online. And speaking of flora, the Greek skincare brand Korres has launched their 4-step protein facial. Again, a little bit of transparency here. I got to use this 4-step program as one of their Real People, Real Results participants. And I'm not going to say too much about it, only because there might be more coming next week with the brand themselves. Keep an eye on the space. So this new facial includes a 4-step program that includes some fan favorites and a new product, all powered by their Greek yogurt line, which is their #1 selling line, and specifically their newest smart yogurt technology, which delivers essential protein from real Greek yogurt. So included in this 4-step program is their probiotic cleanser, their probiotic eye roller, and their probiotic gel cream, all of which are bestsellers for them. But they also are introducing their Smart Yogurt Probiotic Super Serum. So while many step systems focus purely on adding back moisture or exfoliation, Korres wanted this 4-step treatment to focus specifically on structural repair using protein-rich products. So with their new Smart Yogurt Probiotic technology, this system delivers essential protein from real Greek yogurt to help strengthen the skin barrier, improve resilience, and support balanced, hydrated skin, especially when the skin feels compromised or sensitive. Also, these 4 steps are meant to calm all signs of known sensitivity. So if you are someone that struggles with redness on your cheeks or irritated skin, these 4 protein products are meant to help calm and then also improve the strength of your skin barrier. So like I said, more to come next week. Keep your eye out. And lastly, in new launches, skincare brand The Inky List turns community feedback into its first co-created skincare launch. The Inky List has unveiled the 3rd product from their Inky Lab platform. This was developed as a test and learn platform focused on accelerating product development, exploring emerging ingredient trends, and involving consumers more directly in the innovation process. And this new product is the Nourishing Rice Milk Toner. And this is actually the brand's first co-created product developed alongside its community. The latest launch was inspired by feedback from co-founder Colette Laxton, who asked the community, if you could create any product next, what would it be? The initiative generated over 1,000 comments, more than 100,000 social views, and 1,500 plus email submissions sharing their skincare needs and product ideas. From this engagement, a selected group of highly active customers who were interested in participating in development were invited to collaborate and named the Inky Insiders. So the co-creation process included open idea submissions, structured surveys, early stage texture and sensorial testing, Zoom discussions, and feedback gathered via WhatsApp and Instagram close friends polls. The Nourishing Rice Milk Toner was developed in response to requests for a product designed to comfort, hydrate, and support the skin barrier. Seems to be the thing everyone wants right now. Community input guided every stage of its development from concept to final formulation adjustments. This specific toner features a lightweight milk-textured formula that absorbs quickly without leaving a sticky or heavy residue. Key ingredients include rye firm and a hydrating humectant complex to support the skin barrier and replenish moisture, while rice milk and alpine willow herb aim to soothe and calm the skin. With continued use, the toner is designed to leave the skin balanced, hydrated, and smoother in appearance. Laxton describes the initiative as an ongoing effort, noting that future Inky Lab launches will continue to involve the insider community with plans to expand participation over time. Moving into celebrity partnerships and campaigns, Elizabeth Arden has tapped Leighton Meester to front their first perfume launch in 8 years. Their newest perfume is Eternal Aura. It's a floral amber fragrance that opens with dragon fruit, golden pear, and pink pepper, with the Gossip Girl actress fronting a U.S. campaign to promote the launch. Here's what Leighton had to say about fronting this new global campaign. Quote, I have been a fan of Elizabeth Arden since I was a little girl, and being part of such an iconic brand for the launch of Eternal Aura feels like a full circle moment. This campaign is all about recognizing and celebrating the stage of life you are in right now. It is not about striving for perfection, but about honoring the strength, confidence, and beauty you have cultivated through everything you have achieved. Along with this new floral amber fragrance, a body balm has also been launched, and it's formulated to improve skin's elasticity and has a lighter scent, obviously, than the spray perfume. Both the fragrance and the body balm will be available at elizabetharden.com and will also launch at Macy's and Elizabeth Arden counters across the US starting March 15th. And in campaign news, Dove spotlights real Reddit comments about the brand in a new campaign. This could have been dangerous. The Unilever-owned beauty brand shared real consumer feedback from the forum platform as part of its new campaign, spotlighting the good, the bad, and the ugly from Reddit's comment section. So they have spotlighted honest reviews of their new Intensive Repair 10-in-1 Serum Mask in their new campaign, highlighting consumers' unfiltered thoughts. The campaign, Dove Real Reviews, I'm going to put it on the screen because they did the R like the Reddit R, saw that the Unilever-owned brand risked its reputation by committing to sharing 50 unedited and honest reviews of the mask from the social media platform Reddit. Emily Barfoot, head of Dove US Hair and Skincare, told Cosmetics Business, quote, "The idea originated from Dove's longstanding belief in real beauty and real experiences. In a beauty landscape increasingly dominated by paid partnerships and curated reviews, the team saw a growing need for unfiltered, trustworthy product opinions. To address this, the team created Dove Real Reviews, a campaign built around total transparency, inspired by an existing community and conversation rather than one the brand created," end quote. So Reddit users were invited to try the product and then share their completely authentic feedback, whether it was positive, negative, anywhere in between. And the first 50 reviews, people that obviously gave permission, became the campaign itself, shown exactly as written. And the campaign was actually brought to life at a pop-up event at New York City's Flatiron Plaza earlier this month. They created an immersive installation displaying the reviews. So this campaign will continue to grow through film, out-of-home advertising, digital, social, magazine sampling, live review streaming, and on Dove's own channels. Barfoot continued, quote, "Real Reviews is a natural extension of Dove's real beauty ethos. Instead of relying on scripted testimonials or polished claims, the campaign puts real people's words at the center, exactly as they were shared." And the last story of this beauty bulletin is a big tariff payment tsunami. L'Oreal and other beauty brand giants are suing for millions of dollars. This is according to Global Cosmetic Industry magazine, in a significant legal escalation following a landmark Supreme Court ruling. L'Oreal, Dyson, and Bausch & Lomb have filed lawsuits in the U.S. Court of International Trade, seeking refunds for tariffs paid under President Trump's emergency trade measures. This surge in litigation follows a ruling from a few weeks ago where the U.S. Supreme Court determined in a 6-3 vote that the use of the International Emergency Economic Powers Act to impose broad tariffs was an unlawful overstep of presidential authority. These high-profile corporations join a massive wave of over 1,400 importers, including Costco, Goodyear, FedEx, and Sol de Janeiro, who are now challenging the duties to recover a portion of the estimated $175 billion in collected U.S. tariffs subject to potential refunds. The case for the French beauty giant was specifically filed by its L'Oreal Travel Retail Americas division, which served as the importer of record for beauty products sold in duty-free and travel-related shops. While the Supreme Court has cleared the path by ruling the duties unlawful, the actual recovery process for these billions of dollars must be settled by a lower court. Legal experts and trade lawyers caution that despite the landmark ruling, the resolution of these cases and the eventual distribution of refunds could take anywhere from several months to years to complete. From a Pat McGrath Labs revitalization to Elizabeth Arden newness, that's your roundup of this week's top beauty stories. Stay tuned for the next Beauty Bulletin as we track the shifts shaping how we shop, wear, and experience beauty. And don't forget to rate, subscribe, share, like, all the good things. It really helps out the podcast a lot. Until next time.